Welcome to another TTG at home craft video. This week we're going to look at how to make a coconut gardener's hand scrub. At this time of year it's really important for us gardeners to look after our hands. It's very cold and very wet, and this hand scrub will help you do just that. Now in your box you would have had some brown sugar, a bag with coconut oil, which is hard at the moment, that's fine, a punnet to mix it up in. Now you may find it's a bit messy, so you may want to get a bigger bowl for mixing yours in. Okay. We also have had a bag with some lavender flower stems in. And there's a little bag here for any spare lavender. You can make a lavender bag out of it. On this sheet of paper, it gives you a list of ingredients and a method how to do this. So if you want to make it again, then you'll know, the measurements. We've pre-measured everything for you to make it easy. We're going to start by taking your bag of coconut oil and just tipping that out into your plastic punnet. That will give it a chance to warm up a little bit and get to room temperature and soften. And we'll put that to one side. Now we're going to take our bag of lavender stems. We're just going to tear it to open it up. And that acts a bit like a mat. And we're just going to strip the lavender. So you can do this by just holding the stem in one hand and sliding your fingers along, and then you'll be left with an empty stem. So we'll put those to one side, we don't need those. Do this for all of your stems. So we've just got left the tiny little flower heads. And oh, can you smell that? I'm sure you can. If you don't like the smell of lavender, you can just leave the lavender out. We've included it because it's known to be, its relaxing properties, it's known to be quite therapeutic. And we grow a lot of it at the therapy garden for this reason. So just keep going until you've stripped all your little flowers off of your stems. You'll be left with a pile of flower heads. Just pick out any twiggy bits you've got in there. All we want left is the soft flowery bits. We don't want any tough woody bits. Now, before our hands get greasy, let's put half of this pile into the bag. Okay, there we go. So you can see I've got a pretty big pinch of flowers left there. About a dessert spoonful, and then the rest can just sit in your bag and tie that up so they don't escape. And you can have that and put that in your cupboard. You can put it in with your gardening gloves or your sock drawer, or whatever you want to do with it. Give it away to someone if you don't want it yourself. It smells gorgeous. Okay, we don't want these little sticks we'll put those away, and then we'll just put our flowers to the side now. We'll save those for a minute. Okay, this is where it starts to get messy. So you've got your coconut oil. As I say, we've pre-measured these, so we're just going to tear the corner off the top of your envelope, and then you can tip it in with your oil. Now we're going to mix these in together. So get your hands in, and the oil's quite hard at the moment, but as it comes into contact with your warm hands, you can see it'll start to squish. So just give it a really good squeeze and just keep working it, and it'll squish down and soften up. If it really is too hard for you to squeeze, you can put it in a warm place and come back to it, and it will soften up. But once you've given it a bit of a squish, can you see mine's starting to melt? And you'll see it's turning to oil on my hands. All shiny. So I'm just going to keep working that until it's all mixed in together. And what you'll get is a sort of stodgy paste. It's quite satisfying. Now, these ingredients, the sugar, because it's very rough, is going to work as an exfoliator. It's going to rub off any dead skin you've got on your hands, if you've got any. And the coconut oil is very nourishing, so it's going to replace moisture. So if you've got dry hands, it will place moisture on there. It will put a moisturising layer over your skin. Okay, so once you've got a lovely paste like this, what we're going to do next is we're going to add our flowers. Stick to you, I warned you it was going to be messy. Okay, and then we'll mix our flowers in. Don't be afraid to get both hands in there. I'm just using one so I can hold the container still. Okay, now we've got that lovely mixed up. Now the way to use this is to take a good big pinch, and then you rub it all over your hands, over the backs of your hands. Rub it into your fingers. Really keep rubbing it in there. To the knuckles. And once you've given that a good old rub round, what you do is you take yourself to tap and run your hands under warm water, and that will wash away all the sugar, the flowers, most of the oil will come off, and you'll be left with a small nourishing layer of the coconut oil on your hands to help protect them and stop them from being dry. And it smells lovely, it smells tasty. So there we go. I would keep this, well, as I would say a week or two, but you'll notice the sugar will start to melt, so it'll become less effective. So I'd make it in small batches and then use it up quite quickly. And also you'll find the coconut oil will melt at room temperature, so you may wish to keep it in the fridge. Okay, so there we go. Lovely hand scrub and a small lavender bag. I think I need to go and wash my hands now. Take care everybody, and thanks for joining us. Bye bye.